Hello everybody, and this is my self-learning project. I'm going to take you on a step-to-step guide on what I use to make the following meal, which is fried rice. And throughout the video you're going to get some facts, some random information, and then the final product will actually be the meal itself. Now on to the listing. You will need a rice cooker. Don't get a pot and put one of those little grate thingies in there and put rice and water and expect it to cook right. It won't work. Rice cooker, water, rice, timer, it's fine. This is the rice I like to use. Botan rice. They use this in Japan. It's pretty much sticky white rice. It's very good. I prefer it rather than jasmine rice or something that's not sticky because it does not cook well. It just burns fast. Next, I use this, I call it Cajun spice, to give it a little extra flavor, and the rest will be just following it would be just flavor agencies, or ingredients, sorry. Sesame seed oil. This is what makes it taste Asian. Remember that. Too much, too oily, too little, not enough flavor. So I'm going to be showing you how I'll put enough in the fried rice. Next, garlic powder. Another ingredient to make it taste better. Soy sauce. A must. Everybody knows this brand. Get anything else, it will taste bad. If you're eating a bag of mixed vegetables, it doesn't matter what brand you actually get, they're pretty much all the same, and the portions would depend on how much vegetables you actually want on the rice. Maybe a cup or maybe 2 cups. I use about 2 cups. You've been eating some butter. This one is actually 2 tablespoons. This is what you're going to cook the vegetables in, and it will actually give some coloration and flavor to the rice. You'll be needing 2 eggs. No fried rice is complete without some egg in it. A cutting board with a knife, make sure it's sharp, and something to cook with, which is this thing. The things you're going to use is going to either be a wok or a really thick fry pan to stir everything in. So I'm going to show you how to cook the rice, and let's get to it. Okay, the rice I'm using again is Botan. You can use the other variety of brands, and it's usually in the Asian section or the international brand. I already put the rice and water in here, and if you look at it, it's somewhat milky. That's okay, that's just the rice powder, and it's just seeping through the water. I already gave it a rinse, and this is the second outcome. And this is 2 cups of rice. Usually a rice cooker comes with 2 cups, but I lost the cup, so I actually used a real measuring cup. And I put 2 cups in there. And I think it's a little bit more in proportion, but it's okay. And I fill it up to about 2.5 to the water line, which is about right in here. It has a number of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And if you put it on a flat surface and you look at it, it's right now about the 2 line, and it looks about right. But I'm going to put a bit more in there because I'm going to be cooking it, and it needs a lot of moisture because re-cooking it, it's going to dry it out a little bit, but not too much. Right now, it's a little bit above the 2 line, which is great. Put this in the rice cooker. Put the lid on it. Plug it in. It's on warm right now. Make sure you click it down to say cook. This will cook the rice, and when it's done, it will pop up and go to warm. Make sure it's cooked. That's very important. And when it's done, give it about 5 minutes to actually cook, finish cooking and cool down. Then that will be mixed into the vegetables, which I'll be showing you next. And yeah, I'll be showing you how to cook the vegetable next, and then I'll mix the rice. Then we'll just have our fried rice creation. Alright, well, before I cook the vegetables, I want to cook the eggs real quick because they're easy and it's already preheated. I sprayed it with some pan spray, so it's already heated, and I put some egg on it already so that it's already pre-cooking. Now, I'm just going to put, these are the 2 eggs that are beat. I'm going to put a little bit in there, and it's going to be a layer. It's a really thin layer, so about 1 egg each. Just kind of mix it around, kind of like you're making an omelet. And what you're going to do with it after it cooks is you're going to lay it flat on the cutting board, and then you're just going to cut slices into it. Then after you do that, you're just going to put it aside. Then when the fried rice is done, you're just going to fold it into it. So it kind of gives it, I guess you can call it minimum protein, if that's all right. And the egg's almost cooked. There we go. There. That's all you need to do. There you go. That's one egg right there. I'm going to go and just cut it up and slice it like this. It doesn't much matter. You're going to fold it into the rice. So it doesn't matter how you cut it or how nicely or sloppy you do it. It's still going to be cut. You're going to do the same thing with the second egg right over here. Then you're just going to set it aside in a nice clean bowl. Then onto the vegetables. I mean it this time.